What's up? I'm Phil. I'm with Forefront Skis. We're here at BigLines.com. We're just going to walk you through some of our products for this year. At Forefront, we're a rider-owned, rider-driven company. Our whole idea is that we design skis that we want our riders to ride, and that kind of highlight their different styles and the different styles of free skiing out there. In my hands right now is the Renegade. This is our Eric Kjorlefsen designed ski. We hand build the ski in our Salt Lake factory. Eric flies down to Salt Lake for a couple months every summer and builds them with our product development director, Cody Barnhill, who's also one of our global team riders. This is a full rockered ski. It's big and stiff and made for big mountain skiing. The rocker and the side cut actually match. So you can see it's a 31-meter radius on both the side cut and the rocker. There's the rocker profile right there. What that does is it allows you to engage the tip of the ski fluidly as you're carving a turn, as opposed to engaging just a little bit of the ski and then all of a sudden having the tip hook up all of a sudden. You get the tip hook that you really don't want when you're skiing some of those big AK lines like Eric skis. We have poplar core in the middle, maple on the outside, and we have a full wood sidewall. This is actually the core of the ski that comes all the way out to the edge. That just gives you a little more purchase when you're really trying to edge in some of that tight terrain that you get in the high alpine. Sometimes the ABS sidewalls give just a little bit, and we found that the wood does a lot better in that respect. So, know that we made a 186 last year, and we're continuing the 186. We built about 300 pairs of these, and we're also bringing in the 196, so 10 centimeters bigger. We're going to build those as well over the summer. This is the EHP. This is our other Eric Kjorlefsen Pro model ski. He does the graphics for this ski as well. It's basically flat cambered underfoot. It comes off the press with maybe just a tiny bit of camber that you'll see in the store, but that goes away usually after 5 or 10 days of skiing. It's got a rockered tip, 41-meter side cut radius, but then it doesn't have any side cut underfoot here. So there's 10 centimeters with no side cut underfoot. This is a little different than Renegade. It's built just to go pretty much fast and straight down big lines. It comes in 179, 186, and 193. YLE ski is brand new for this year. It's the Wiley Miller Pro model. This was developed in-house in our white room facilities in Salt Lake with Wiley Miller and Cody Barnhill. It's basically a big mountain park ski. So we took park ski shapes and ideas, and we just made it bigger for the backcountry. It's fully symmetrical. It's 120 underfoot and 140 in the tip and the tail. You ski it mounted almost center. About 2.5 centimeters back is our recommended mounting point. It's got about 3 millimeters of camber underfoot, and it's got rocker in the tip and the tail. It's pretty stiff underfoot, and it's just a slightly softer in the tips and tails for doing nose butters and things like that. That's Wiley's style these days. He's buttering off of everything, so this ski's built for that. This is the CRJ, back for its 3rd year with us. It's our CR Johnson Pro model ski. CR designed this 3 years ago, and we call it a powder all mountain ski, but I think this is really where the future of all mountain skis are going. We have camber underfoot and side cut up to about here on the ski. And then in the tips and the tails we have rocker, and the tips and tails taper out as you go up the ski. What this allows you to do is ski this in every condition. This is my everyday ski out in Utah. The camber and side cut underfoot really perform well on groomers and hard pack when it starts to get a little bit bumped out. But then when you get in the soft snow, the rocker and the tip and tails and the taper allows you just to kind of float up to the top. Super fun, super playful. Ski is a little bit shorter than its length, so the 188 is pretty good for anyone my height or a little bit shorter. Turns really quick in the trees. And it's just made, it's sort of like if you want the whole mountain to be your playground and you want one pair of skis to be on your feet the whole time, this is a ski for you. This is the Aretha. This is new this year. It's a women's ski. It's based off our turbo model, but we made it women's specific. Basically, it's about 104 underfoot in the 175 length, and then it drops down to 100 underfoot in the 168 length. It's basically flat cambered, just a touch of camber underfoot, and it has early rise in the tips here. Basically, the idea is that we had a lot of women saying that there wasn't a big charging powder ski built women specific, and so we took the success of the turbo ski that we've been building the last few years, and we put our women's core in it. We shifted the weight of the core back just a little bit to accommodate a more centered skiing stance, which is how we find women tend to ski, as opposed to men who ski up over their toes more. This is going to be good in all conditions with the side cut and sort of the flat minimal camber, but it really excels in the soft snow and charging through it when it gets soft, or if it gets a little bumped up. You're going to be able to hold an edge through all of it, and the early rise in the tip is going to keep you on top. You'll probably beat your boyfriend down the hill on these. This is a C.R. Johnson Memorial ski. C.R. left us last February, and we teamed up with his helmet and goggle sponsor Smith and Porter's Tahoe out of the Tahoe area where C.R. was from, and we designed this C.R. Johnson Memorial ski package. We took his CRJ, his pro model, and we made this top sheet. It was designed by Greg Lip, the artist. Really beautiful. And we also got Smith to make us a helmet and goggles. This is the Maze helmet and the IO goggles. And so the proceeds from these sales all go to benefit the C.R. Johnson Memorial Fund, which is run by the High Fives Foundation out of Tahoe.